Alright, now we're down to basically my last stack of PlayStation 1 games. So here we go. First up we have Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace. Yes, they actually made a game based on the first Star Wars film. You know, people who played Star Wars Episode 3 are like, did they ever make ones based on Episode 1 and 2? Yeah, they did. Episode 2 was kind of like sort of a predecessor to Battlefront, excuse me. And this was kind of its own thing. Like an adventure kind of story, action. Which is okay. I have a cousin who actually owned the PC version of this. And I remember playing it that way. It's okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. But if you like Star Wars, you'll enjoy this. I think I actually got this... that's cool. At a Goodwill in, I want to say, Arizona. So yeah. And by the way, I love that movie. I don't care what anybody says. I love Episode 1. Hey, you know, for anyone who loves that movie, you can say, hey, at least it's not as bad as the sequel trilogy. Because that series was just, those sequels are just, well, Episode 7 was okay. The rest, yeah. Just my opinion. Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles, kind of like a continuation of the first one. Kind of has its own story, like, it has more of the, like, you have one or two players and you can join together throughout. It's actually pretty good. They made a couple of other games that were based on Episode 1. I know there was one that was it was called Star Wars Obi-Wan. That was not bad. That was on the original Xbox. I need to pick that up now that I have an original Xbox. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's kind of mindless though, how like the lightsaber swinging you could do in this game. Some of the hit detection's kind of wonky, but other than that, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here's my original copy of Grand Theft Auto 1, the director's cut. Now, what is the director's cut? Well, it basically has the first Grand Theft Auto game, and it also has Grand Theft Auto GTA London 1969, which was more or less an expansion of the first one, and it came in this double pack. It's very hard to find. If you can find this, you found gold. Especially like the first Grand Theft Auto. And for them to both be in the same game, yeah. Or case, yeah. And mine actually did come with the... Oh, there's the disc. GTA 2, coming fall 99. It did come with the original manual, or map. Which I'll fold. Really reeks of cigarettes, though. Whoever owned it before me. But I don't really care because it's kind of hard to find anyway, so. I'll show you the manual for 1. Oh, come on. And then the manual for London 69, which has the mail-in, surprisingly. Although for whatever reason this disc has the later edition, it doesn't have the original disc. But, you know, not a big deal. I don't even know where they even got it. I haven't played 1969, but GTA 1, oof, oof. It is primitive. If you ever played like any of the GTA 4, 5, and then go back to this, good luck. That's all I have to say. I will do a gameplay of it though, and I even might do one of London as well. Hey, it's me, Tiny Tank. Very, very underrated PlayStation 1 game. Go play as a tank who talks and going around. It's one of the funnest games you'll ever play in the original PlayStation. So good. And the cutscenes are also worth it too. Like, it's funny, they actually... It says mild language, but they actually do say the F word and all, but it's like bleeped out, but it's hilarious. It's like, clinky, clanky, what the f is that? Yeah, it's great. And what's better in another part is that you actually... There's a part where you... One of the pages I think is missing in here too. Or loose, rather. So I'm not going to spend too much time with that. It really should have gotten a sequel. My opinion. But anyway, you could like... There's a boss where like they have a cowboy hat. And you could actually wear that cowboy hat throughout the entire game. It's so great. Nightmare Creatures 2. This was given to me for free by my friend John, aka Detox. Very similar to Resident Evil. If you love Resident Evil, you'll absolutely love this series. It very much plays like Resident Evil. It's kind of like Resident Evil, and also somewhat like a hack and slash, kind of like Devil May Cry before Devil May Cry. I don't have the first one. I actually didn't even have the manual for this until I bought it on eBay. Just came in a disc in a case. But yeah, I definitely still need to get the first Nightmare Creatures. Because that was back... Oh, and it has the original insert. I forgot about that. A lot of these have the original mail-ins, like I said. Yeah, I'll definitely get Nightmare Creatures 1. Also, can't beat that. Music by Rob Zombie. Come on. Well, early Rob Zombie. I know people are like, oh, Rob Zombie's a poser. I don't care. Yeah, let's do it like this. Not a great game. Cardinal Sin. This game wanted to be Mortal Kombat so bad. It was like it wanted to be Mortal Kombat and edgier. But, you know, it just didn't play that well like Mortal Kombat. It's like, hey kids, you ever... play your dark Mortal Kombat? Well, we got something for the men. Cardinal Sin. And I feel like they spent more time with the promotion and like saying they were actually more cool and edgier than Mortal Kombat, when in reality it's not great. It's very messy, and it should have had a lot more work done with it. It could have been okay, but, you know. Yeah, not a great game. It's okay. I don't even have any of the Mortal Kombats for PlayStation, which I need to fix sometime. When did this come out? 98? Okay, yeah, they were pretty late on the ball with that one. They tried, though. I mean, 989 Studios, they really did try. I think this might be the second ever Spongebob game that was released on any game console. I know the first was a game on the Game Boy Color, which I have. Anyway, this is Super Sponge. It's a platformer, side-scroller. That was based on the first two seasons. I mean, this is season 2 of SpongeBob. We're talking that early. I don't think there was ever a SpongeBob game that was made during the first season, and if there was, I don't know how it would have been. I mean, it would have been pretty early in the series. But then again, Simpsons made a video game arcade in the second season, so I guess they want to kind of see, hey, is SpongeBob going to be popular or anything? And they didn't know. No one knew it was ever going to become popular. And man, now Nickelodeon is basically the SpongeBob channel, as I call it. There's Rocket Power, Team Rocket Rescue, which I don't have. I heard that's not a great game, though. If you love SpongeBob, though, check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of dismissed this game for years, because I was so used to Battle for Bikini Bottom, and when I saw that it was on the PlayStation 1, and I didn't know at the time that PlayStation 1 games could be played on the PlayStation 2, so I was kind of like, ew, PlayStation, you know. I was a kid, I didn't understand, and looking back, you know, it was ahead of its time. Super Sponge walked so Battle for Bikini Bottom could run. That's how I'll put it. Cubics, Robots for Everyone. Racing Robots. One of the few games that was made for this series. I was never a big Cubics fan. I feel like they were trying, when Pokemon started, it's oh, let's just do another kind of robot or pocket monster kind of thing. And it was what if we have pocket monsters with robots? And then everything just kind of got ridiculous. Well, I mean, I wouldn't even call it, you know what? Am I thinking of the same series? I don't even know if I'm thinking of the same series. Maybe you know what? Yeah, I am. Because of that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb, and maybe I'm being well, you're hurting my childhood show. You really should give Cubics a chance. Maybe I should. 4 kids. You know, that I will say though that the anime scene during that time, I kind of wish I was part of it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss it. I mean, I like the anime, you know, kind of going on a tangent right now, but the anime scene, I do feel like there were some positives and negatives about it, because school-wise, it really was kind of more meant as a nerdy thing. It kind of still is. But anime got really mainstream in the mid to late 2000s. And then it was oh, you're into anime. I'm into that too. And then it became really trendy. But I kind of do miss the days when anime was treated as I don't know, its own thing, and everyone had its own culture. I don't know. Maybe if someone in the comments can relate, but that's just how I kind of saw it. Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena. You ever wanted to play a Rock'em Sock'em robot fighting game? Look no further. It was made by Mattel, of all people. It's okay. It's kind of in the vein of no, well, it's really more of a kiddish kind of Mortal Kombat. This is a guilty pleasure for me, I'll say that. And I need to still make that guilty pleasure game list. I've been promised for a while. Yeah, check it out though. Crash Bash. When every single game was trying to be Mario Party, Crash Bash was made. Is it good? If you like Crash. Is it an obvious Mario Party clone? Yes. Is it good though? Yeah. It's not the best Crash Bandicoot game, not even by a long shot. I got this at a record store in, I think it was Los Angeles. No. San Francisco. There's advertisement for Spyro Year of the Dragon, which I'll talk about. Yeah. I need to get more Crash Bandicoot games. For sure. Especially some of the racing ones I'm missing. Snowcross Championship Racing featuring Yamaha snowmobiles. It's okay. It's like snowmobile racing. It's probably one of the most redneck ideas ever. But it's actually executed pretty good. It was made by Crave, so it's mindless, dumb fun. Especially if you have friends. Driver 2, I don't have Driver 1 for some reason. The Wheelman is back. I don't know if this is my favorite Driver game or Driver 3 is the better one. I just remember Driver 2 being it was pretty good. And has the original insert. Had to come in 2 discs, of course. Infogrames made this, of course. I wish there was a Driver or a movie. That would have been cool. Alright, we're almost done. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I did a gameplay of this on my YouTube not that long ago. Probably, and you know what? I'm going to say it. In my opinion, this is the best Power Rangers game. Yeah, I know. You're like, well, I like the Mighty Morphin game on, Super Nintendo, and that was better than this. And I like that too, don't get me wrong. And the games that were made before this, minus maybe one of the pinball games, were actually pretty solid. This, in my opinion, though, was so fun. If you want a game that was probably based on the last amazing Power Rangers season, at least in my opinion, this is the game to go. There's another game that was Time Squad, I think, or Time Force. That was made when Power Rangers was okay, in my opinion. You might like it more. I didn't really care too much for it. This was so fun. This is another game you could beat on a day. If you love the show or love this season. Oh no! Oh. There it is! Thank you, Mr. PlayStation 2. Forgot I had that in that case. Jeez. Or system. There's the disc. I like how we're like a little kid's show. Thank you, Mr. PlayStation 2. But yeah, definitely play Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. It is such a good game. Maybe I'm giving it too much credit. And, some people are like, well, that's when Power Rangers start to suck. I actually disagree. I think it was probably the last amazing Power Rangers season. Then, after that, it kind of sucks. But, this was really good. And I definitely recommend you play this for sure. It's super, super fun and very enjoyable. And if you can get it for a good price, pick it up. It's great.